Well, hi there guys and gals, game cats and game kittens, welcome back to the channel, and everybody else who was adjacent to those descriptions, welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm Craig, aka the Hip Pickle, I just wanted more an excuse to play No Man's Sky, to be honest, and I'm really enjoying this kind of new playthrough. Just thought we'd see, going to do about an hour stream. Don't want to keep it too long, a bit more bite-sized. I've even set an alarm just in case, because this can suddenly turn into 2.5 hours. Just going to follow the main story and see where we can take it. One note, right? This planet is in the starting system, which I've got my base on at the moment on this new save. This is one of the adjacent planets, also a paradise planet. Now it's psychedelic. Look, it's one of these glow-in-the-dark ones with these psychedelic, kind of teardrop plants. And I wanted to call it Psychedelic Paradisimo, because the other one's just Paradisimo Pickle. Apparently, Psychedelic is blocked by the profanity filter. Who would know? Can I get my arms right down? Oh, look, I've got to put my arms on the floor to make my arms down here. But it's kind of weird, but you're always kind of at this height. You should be, yeah. But anyway, just welcome back to anybody who's been watching the previous streams, and welcome to anybody new. And we're just going to see where we can get on the story. So as last we were doing the stories, we've been doing some side bits where we just started the Artemis Explorer, so we've got to reach the long distance transmitter. In here, it's off-world. Oh, the sun just coming up. Where's the sunrise? Oh wow! Oh, there it is. This is just where. Look at that! This is where No Man's Sky is beautiful. And if you just turn the hood off, it's like, where are we? General, turn the hood off quickly. Just that. Just watching the sunrise is just breathtaking. And you fly off into the sunrise. It's quite a mountainous planet, this one, but it is pretty in its own way. So, alright, so I need to turn my hood back on, or I'm not going to get my guidance. It's the only thing, you can't really do quests with the hood off. You see, it's another thing that could add to the game. It's like when you're in space with the hood off here, look, I'm looking at a planet. Let's just fly towards this one anyway. So you fly towards a planet and look, it comes up with information. But obviously all that's off when you've got the hood off. What would be great is, look, I can see here, it's the planet I've got targeted, it's the right name, it's telling me the distance of the planet and who's discovered it. But it would be good to have either on here or another display just below what says exactly that. It's a breached planet, there's copper, gold and silver. It just be that ultimate immersion. So it's telling me the distance, how close I am to it, which it's doing there anyway. Arrival time, that would be quite a good one on the readout. There's a lot of really, more immersive stuff, because then you can really explore the game without the need to have this on. And maybe an option to have like a semi-hood where you just got one active quest marker. That's the only HUD you see, just that one quest marker, the current quest you've got active. I think I do want to just spend some time with the HUD off and just exploring. Well, look at that. So, approximate location, I can instantly see it right below me. Oh yeah, it's one of these glitchy planets. And these do have landing bays. Might as well chart the area. I'll take a free battery. So the good thing about VR, you can just climb the ladder instantly. If you're playing that flat screen, you do have to. It climbs. It's actually a lot slower. You can actually just walk. No, you can't actually walk into this one, can you? No. Where's the other one? Oh, it's that side. Because that was the thing when I was base building when I first on the PSVR 1. I was building bases, and instead of having teleporters between rooms or corridors, it's like I'd stack the rooms and you'd do the ladder. But in VR, it's awful when you've got multiple layers to go through. So what you have to do is you'd put a ladder one way, and then you'd put the ladder the other way, and then so it's like that. And then as you're climbing, you just pull the ladder, turn around, pull the ladder, because it kind of goes a bit weird when it's all the ladders in the same row, but in VR. I'm not sure if that's still the case, but it was originally. Okay, so I need to power the terminal. Some nitrite. Right. Use it again. So it's tuned to Artemis's frequency. So go there, that goes there. And there we go. So it's it kind of instantly tells you during the course of the game, like you're going to be coming back to one of these several times, because this is kind of like where you would be stood, and there's 3 other platforms. So there is basically 3 main characters you interact with during the story by coming back to these. It's your main way of communication. It's you again, isn't it? Yeah, I'm real. I'm sorry, it's hard to think here. Something's wrong with that. Ask who they are. Smiles at me. I'm a traveller of the words, aren't you? How do you know? I'm just going to skip it a little bit. Anomaly detected. Designation Traveller. Awaken. Okay, tell me, do you still have the data from the log from the crash ship? Yep, upload the data. He's stranded on a sunless world. Don't even know how his signal's reaching me. To build signal boosters. Okay, so I agree with the plan. Where's the signal booster there? Oh, I need some nanotubes. Might as well just do it right here. There we go, just stick it there. So the signal boosters, once you've built one, you pick it up, it goes back into your inventory, and it's a free build every time then, because you've already got one. You can just use it at any point to locate nearby structures. But for this quest, you're going to be triangulating position.
Alert. Navigational data received.
And of course, just R3 to pick it back up. I'll take the quick way down, shall I? Oh, a bit too harsh on the landing. I might as well get a word while I'm here. Oh, just tip me. Got some money, some nanites. Still my shield down here. Might as well get the technology module. Really strange, actually. I just booted up the game and I went to change the option on the gun, and for some reason this menu was like right over here. I have no idea how it got there, and it took me ages to be able to grab it and put it back. It was really strange. That's digging out a bit weird. Not really small. Okay, so let's get to the next position. So it's actually not on this planet. There we go. So yeah, this system I started in was discovered by this unpopular cell. I think, yeah, unpopular cell. It only discovered 4 of the planets in the system, and I've done the other 3. And that was 3 years ago, so it's kind of started here, it's never been back by the looks of it. Sometimes it's like, for me, this is a good starting system, but he might have discovered it on it might not be his starting system, it might just briefly come in. Oh, look at that. It's actually giving me a drop pod as well. Nice. So of course I've covered drop pods before. Just wants me to build it, but I'm going to come here anyway. See what it wants. It wants antimatter housing, some nitrite and a nanotube. What I'm going to do with these. Nanotube housing. And of course, because I'd already looked at that, it's given me a little log quest to finish it. So if you didn't have the materials, if you went off gathering, you would have the marker to get back to this as well. Yep, take that. Fill the slots, take it there. So I want me to build the booster again. Triangulate the position. Pick it back up. Nice and easy. No. Well, last time I actually did this properly, pretty sure the position was all on the same planet, like triangulate the position on the planet. I can't remember it being on different planets. It might have been. I just thought it was on the same one. It was a while ago since I've done this, to be honest. Ooh. Okay, what we got here? Obviously we've got the whispering eggs. That swirl effect, that is just really cool. It comes all, look, it's like just the detail, it really just, there's obviously the size of the game that you'll see overlaying textures and things, but it's just what they've done is still just spectacular. I wonder, I'm not sure. Oh, hang on. I've already discovered that. What? I'm getting attacked by pirates. Okay. 3 pirates are just spawned in. So this is a new feature a few updates ago. Go on, take off. That's something good. Oh, why am I landing again? Yeah, heat of the battle, I just kind of pressed the wrong button completely. And that's going to want me to get out because you can't take it back off again until you get in and out. Right. I think I was trying to lock on, that was what I was trying to do, and it was landing instead. There we go, got the lock on there. And then if you just keep hold of X, it'll instantly swap to the next target. Oh, but then again, look, actually, no, I think someone mentioned this the other day in the chat. How do you stop landing? But I never had the problem because I generally don't get into battles on planet surfaces. So yeah, the lock-on is definitely bugged. I think once you're airborne, it shouldn't let you land when you're engaged in combat, like saying how it doesn't let you pulse drive. I wonder if it's because there was a landing zone, it was picking up the landing zone. Oh, what are they coming out for? Right, I'm going to punch it. Yeah, you want some as well, mate? Yeah. Yeah, you think so, do you? So I was sailing the observatory, and you know, jeez. Take that, thank you. Okay, so here we have an observatory, not always full of gunk and shite. So most of the time, it's a puzzle combination. This one's actually really quite easy. What you generally do is the numbers will either flow to the left or to the right. So with this set of numbers, it doesn't really matter, because 12 12, 21 21, 12 12, the next one's going to be 21 21, because that's the only way it can be. But otherwise, you look for the pattern, which way it's moving. So if that was 1 2 3 4, for example, and the next one was 2 3 4 1, then the next one was 3 4 1 2, you would know that the last one would be starting in 4. So it's quite easy. And this will usually give you a marker to either a crash ship, crash freighter, or in this instance, it's giving me like an alien monument. Let's try that. Right. Oh, I wanted to build a boat, so that's why I came here in the first place. I got distracted by the pirates. There we go. Triangulate.
Navigational data received.
Return to space to contact him. Navigator. There he is. I do love how they stand on your dash. It's really cool. The mystery, the adventure, the danger, and here we are, aren't we? Upload the data. I've got to go back to the Hollow Terminus. Oh, it just wants me to locate one. I'll just do a quick scan. Where are we? There we are. Well, while we're here, let's actually go for the ancient ruin first. I'll show you what the ancient ruins are. So I've not done one yet. On this save, of course. It's not too far away from where I've got to go anyway. Oh, space object. We got just a trade. It says trade frequency. Not interested. It's always worth stopping. You never know. It could be, especially early on. It's what triggers a lot of the quests to get going. Oh, look at that archive here. What the hell? That... Really? Dude, that's some bad... You flew through the planet. Gee, video game's license, cornflakes packet. Oh, so actually, it's not one of the ones I thought it was going to be, this ancient ruin. It is, but it's the one which has usually got three. Well, it's actually only got 2 knowledge stones, and then the thing we can interact with. That. Get work for do. Just need run now. Memories imbued in the rocks. So of course this is really good if you want to learn about the lore. It tells you the story of the Gek, of the Kovacs, of the Viking. So again, if I was to, in fact, yes, because I think we just got words last time. Let's have a quick detour and seek knowledge of the past. This should then take me to an ancient ruin, look, which has got a chest symbol instead. Okay, where did I park? Here we are. Let's go over to this ruin. Now, you tend to find these ruins, well, it's not far away at all. I'll go along the surface then. They generally have the Gravitino balls. Now, no matter what planet you're on, if you just go and pick up a Gravitino ball, you will get sentinels. I'm not seeing a single sentinel on some planets. You don't see them at all, and then suddenly you pick up a Gravitino ball from one of these ruins, and they will come. So here's the ruin. So if you put your scanner on, you will see chest underground and these artifact fragments. And look, Gravitino ball, avoid them. So you want the artifacts, and then you can see there's a chest there. So, but if I dig down, I've actually spent time before just digging out one of these entire ruins. It would be kind of cool to have it dug out and have a base around it, but it's just going to refill itself. Get the big ball on. There we go. So as you can see, just start digging some of this out. Right. And there's actually corridors and things that join all this up. Oh, there we go. That's the doorway, I think. Right, so to bring this on, look, you can see there's artifact fragment. There's a little chest here, and that's given me a key. Now, where the chest is, which is down here, if I interact with it, you can see it requires 3 keys. So you need to get at least 3 of those artifacts. There's another one. I can hear the Gravitino ball. It's right there. But look, where is it? Well, you can't actually get to that, can you? No. Okay. Strange. Another one. Where are we? There we go. I've got 3 keys now yet. Where are we? Yeah, 3 keys. Back to the chest. There we go. Use it again. I got a rare item. So it's approximately 2,265 years old. There's a layer of fine medicinal-looking mould growing on the top of this sample. Nothing could possibly go wrong from testing it. Box of evolved bark. But when you do these items, as you can see, that's worth 1.8 million units. So when you come across these, it's another easy way to make money. Can't really go wrong with that. So yeah, that's one of the ancient ruins. Now back to what we're doing. To the whole terminus. Away! Oh, I'm so tempted to fly through that tunnel. Oh. Oh. Oh yes! Can actually get through it. Oh, no. I can't turn sideways though. Oh, oh. Oh, he's not liking this. He's not liking this. Oh, go on. Yes. Get through. Yes, my son. Don't try this at home, kids. So it's 3 minutes away. I'm not going to spend 3 minutes. Just pop into the upper atmosphere. There we go, till we get to about 2,000. No, still too close. There we go. Oh. Still not letting me pulse. I'm nearly there. 18 seconds doing this will be fine. So it would be good also if the kind of marker was actually in here. You had a quest marker in your radar. Coming in hot. There we go. So I'm on the quick drink. Oh, that's some good ale. So, definite proof my wife loves me. She's come back from Scotland, brought me 3 lovely selection of ales, a couple of stouts. This one's a rum barrel aged stout, about 6.9%. The other 2 I've got, I think one's at about 8.9% and one's at 10%. Looking forward to those. Recharge my shield while I'm here. Take the shortcut. Come on, can you make it? Can you make it? Come on, you've got the boost. You can do it. Yeah, with class. Multiple signals detected. Activate. I do like how that just kind of goes out there, kind of loads, and then it projects. Confirm. So yeah, sketch the stars. Okay. So this would give me the schematic for translator. Yep. And I've actually already got a B rank installed, but this is the C rank, the main tool itself. So that. Okay, and of course if you link these up, you can get more words translated. Oh, I've actually got enough pieces for those. Ooh. That's probably a good idea actually. So if I put the S rank one in there, and I get, because you can link all these up, because you can have the B, A and S, and obviously the C is the main unit itself. So look at that, right? So the S rank translates 3 words. By putting it in a supercharged slot, it translates 3.8 words. How can you have a 0.8 of a word? Is it going to translate only a couple of letters in the word? That's odd. But yeah, whatever. Learning words. So this is obviously giving you guidance, and this save is now 10 hours in. It's still giving different guidance because I'm following the story. Things you may have overlooked. So speak with aliens on planets and space station. Learn much from the ancient ruins, which I was kind of just doing with the knowledge stones. And install the auto translation. I've done that, so it actually wants me now to go and learn a few words as part of the story. Do a scan. It's picked up an outpost. Oh, that's pretty close as well. It's nice. It's more than likely going to be. Well, I was going to say it was. Oh, look, there's a sentinel pillar over there. Oh wow! Look at this. The sentinel pillar. Obviously a minor outpost and another facility down there. Quite a good location. And of course with these minor settlements, there's a guy what you can buy the blueprints from, and obviously certain components. And then you've got one guy what normally you've got to get something, guess what he wants, or have enough words. So look, straight away is I can see I've got more of the words. Request dialect help. So he's giving me a chart. Let's plot the route. And it's going to take me to an ancient plaque. Let's have a quick look at the multi-tool. Oh, I kind of like the horns on the top of that. It's only a C class, but I kind of like the horns on it. It's only 71,000. It's simple. It's one of the basic designs, but with the horns added on. That's yeah. It's quite unique. I don't think I've seen obviously the horns on weapons, but it's kind of like the ones where are more on the alien weapons. Oh, got a journey milestone. Might as well get this data while I'm here. So I've learned 50 words. Same again, just a slight bugbear, but you can't interact with things whenever that's on screen, and you can't turn it off. I said when you're playing on a dual shock or a dual sense, it's it was right below me anyway. I'll show that it actually popped up about going back to Nada and Polo. Look, space anomaly, bring news. So in between all these different stages, like because I talked to him initially, I would have then gone to them and then come back, done the next bit, then gone to him, because you do get a reward. But it may just auto pop to remind you when you've met a certain. You've got to do so much of a quest, to get a next reward. You come back between the stages, and the best reward, of course, is you can get some free Quicksilver. You can see I've got this quest stacked up. Oh, remember it's Saturday, the weekend event, isn't it? Anything easy? No. I'm not spending time constructing an underwater outpost. Thank you. Okay, so let's come and see Nada. Tell him about Artemis. So they know Artemis. Look, was, is. Very, very curious choice of words. One like you. Nada made them safe. They were known to Nada. So basically, yeah. Or fraud. Okay. Straight away I got 18 nights. And I got 150 Quicksilver. And of course, if you do like different cosmetics, like the different coloured backpack trails, etc., capes, though you don't overly see it on yourself, but although I do notice when I've got my other backpack on my main save, I've got the wings what come up, and I do see it. It's pretty cool. So that quest then just changes, continue to help Artemis. So you go back to your main story, and I've got to go and learn some words. Still. I kind of like the polo one. There's the plaque. Just the haptic, especially in the headset, when you're entering the atmosphere here, if you've not played it, it's just gentle rumble. But as you can imagine, if you were flying any kind of ship into an atmosphere and burning up in the heat, and you're going to feel it, and the headset just got this gentle throng. Like, yeah, they've nailed that, they really have. There we go. Back on that bit. Okay, so these monoliths for numerous quests throughout the game, side quests, you will come to these quite often. When you're doing the living ship quests, you'll come, and getting your living ship unlocked. You definitely get to this. The foul scent of the Gek cannot be opposed. The firstborn commands all its surveyors. We are masters of the stars. Our rules shall endure eternally. The Vykian and Kovacs cower in despair at our name. So, yeah, if you've not read into any of the lore at the moment, spoiler alert, but the Gek were once the most dominant, ruthless, bloodthirsty species in the known universes, and they dominated all of the races. But at some point in the history, it seems like, if I'm getting it correct, is the Kovacs kind of infected them with like a nanovirus, so nanobots, which fundamentally over the course of a generation changed the species to not being hell-bent on war and domination, just about trade and freaking earning money. So it changed the entire species. So I'm just going to say, help with language, so words. So now it wants me to learn words from a knowledge stone, so if I just bring up my visor, have a quick look around. Oh, there's a drop pod there, 4 hours away. Comms terminal. Come on, is there one nearby? It does not look like there's a knowledge stone nearby. Okay, let's just have a quick fly along the surface. Take a gentle cruise. The slower you go, it gives it more time for assets to spawn in. Oh. That was actually a technology module. It wasn't even underground. Oh, some floating crystals over there. Oh, there we go. So of course, that's the symbol you should be looking for on your visor. Let's grab that. Calibrate the translator. Okay, so locate an alien outpost. Large outpost discovered. Which is right next door to me, which is very convenient. I'm going to slow down because I'm expecting it to be a... Wait, more people flying through the planet. Just look, what? Crazy. There's a lot of ships, so there we go. It loads in. When there's a lot of ships, it's normally a trading post. This is a good place to check out what kind of ships are actually available in this system, because they'll cycle between like these bays and there's like a lot of haulers. So there's a hauler, a lot of haulers. But if you hang around these, and of course you could just stay happy inside bad environments. I've never seen a one-sided hauler. Normally they're symmetrical, like they've got no wings or they've got same pods, but I've never actually seen that's entirely new for me. It really is. Normally that would be duplicated, but it's just one side. Oh, hang on, that's blue on one side and red and orange on. That is the oddest hauler I've ever actually seen. So look at this. It's a shame you can't, you know, rotate the image. But that's strange. Oh, because now I clicked into it, I don't know if it was just a sunrise. It is all the same colour, but it's still not mirrored. What's he want for it? You want nearly 10 million for that piece of greedy geck. Jeez. Okay, so let's talk to this guy. Yeah, I get you.
Technology recharge.
Of course, it just translates everything. Need to improve my rank. So I think, yeah, this is where obviously we've done a few extra bits before. We've done some of the missions. And this is where the story would normally direct you to do that. Because the first time you get to the space station, you can't interact with it, you can't see the missions. So it kind of assumes you might not go back again. Yeah, a lot of haulers on this system. That was kind of tense because it kind of went up and straight away around the planet. Can I get it straight? Oh, look at that. Nearly. Okay, and I've obviously pointed out before, but we do have a traveller, so if you're looking to get your glyphs early in the game, whenever you see these guys, you know, they're obviously different looks, but you can see the different, because they're kind of glowing compared to everybody else a little bit. Talk to them, and then they will have the option for ask where they came from, which should take you to their grave to get the glyphs. Sometimes you can find more than one as well on a station, but just do one at a time. So, level 1 get mission, I would assume. Deliver an item. I'll try doing kill animals as well, see if that does anything. Because that's easier just to do while I'm doing anything else. Alright, I'll use the ship as a stepping stone. Get the lock pressed on for deliveries first. Deliver nanocube crate to the secure depot is actually in another region of space. So there we go, we can see that's highlighted. Expand that, so it's a prospecting economy. Well, we're open. Drink. And break. So this has been discovered by R.O. Tony. So I've not been here, but well, I might as well just go and deliver the goods first, because then it's going to want me to take me to the space station anyway. Of course, the delivery ones are always to trading post anyway. Just kind of proves I don't really look anymore, just kind of get out and see what kind of planet. What's it? External temperature. Yes, nice, not toxic. Kind of very yellow sky. Kind of like the yellow rain. Into the terminal. I say just been a trade terminal. It will actually have an option to deliver the items. There we go. While we're here, ooh, ah, see that's kind of cool though. Discover some stuff. It's like 200,000 just for discovering an animal. Because I've got a couple of mods on. Rock. Only 14, but the animals, just you get a lot more for them. Easy money. Come on. Yes. Right, now let's slaughter some. Oh, not with that. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, he's kind of cute. Oh. Oh, come here. Good little guy. Yeah, he wants some food. Gently milk. Really? Can't ride because it's incompatible size. I just milked you. Milk sacs depleted. Respawns in 21 seconds. I ain't got time for that. Sorry, mate. Oh, shit. I actually feel quite bad about that. Oh, look at he's covering his face. He's making it worse. Oh, damn, I do feel guilty. Oh, look at this! Look at this guy. He's a bit bigger. Oh, I can ride this one. Yes. Oh, again. Oh, I wanted to ride you while shooting other creatures. Get up! Come on! Get up! Go, go! Punch him! Punch him! Punch him! Come on! That's enough of that. Just the ride. Oh, you're tough, aren't you? Come back here. God, he's a right beefcake. Sorry, pal. Oh, scatterblaster, come on. Oh, look at that cute turtle. Turtle. Let's just discover that. Oh, oh, Jesus. Hey. Oh, hang on. I pissed the other turtle off. It's coming for me. Do you want some, son? Come on. Come on, what are you going to do? Come on. It's actually really angry with me, but I don't think it's got any attacks. Oh, that's better. You do kind of... Oh, look at that thing. I want one of those. Can I get that and fly it? I've got no room in me register, have I? What have I got? I've got the droids, haven't I? You got mad. Oh. We will run. There we go. Done enough. I can't. Yeah. I kind of feel bad about that mission. Oh dear. Oh, look at the park home over there. Oh, you tired from all the running? You tired from all... Sorry. Oh dear. Don't blame me, they give me the ability to do this shit. With great power comes great responsibility. And the occasion to be evil. Mwah. Let's go. In fact, I think can I just return it to this one, or do I need to go back to the actual Gecko one? Because this is a Kovac system, isn't it? And maybe this is just for this vengeance one with the animals. And the missions, it will let me do them both, so. Right, as I want me to do a drop pod. Okay. That's the thing, just following the story that I've been doing for nearly an hour already, and it takes a while to do each stage. It does draw it out, but then you going along, you're like, oh, just while I'm here, oh, I'll just go have a look at this. That's why there's so much more to it. Arctic planet. Right. I would kind of love to have like a flight sim cradle, you know, like you get racing rigs and you get these motion race rigs, but just actually in more of a cradle like a ship. Pretty similar to that with a racing rig, I suppose. Well, so unless one you could get, you got wireless VR and it actually goes upside down, that'd be crazy. To actually feel the G-force or feel the movement. So then housing, nanotubes. Housing, nanotubes. Now sometimes you go into it and look, and the cursor was red, so it wouldn't let me interact for some reason. Come on, there we go. Yeah, stick it there, thank you. Right, oh, it actually wants me to do another Gek mission now. So it classified it as being okay to hand into the Kovacs guy, but that's weird, being in the actual ring. It would be good if the actual rings were what rings normally are, is more of an asteroid belt. Just look, I'm flying near it. I'm actually in there, the ring. It would be cool if it was an asteroid belt. Okay, back to the guide. Let's go into free mode. Let's just find another Gek system nearby, shall we? One I haven't been to. Maybe. Kovacs. Where's all the Gek? Here's a Gek one. I've been there. There's a Gek. Yeah, let's go there. Oh dear. Yeah, I think I might, all these little things, what they could add, I might just get them all written down, and written down in a nice, well-worded way, and just give it as feedback and just say, look guys, I know it's probably not a priority, but is it a potential you could look at some of these at some point in the future to implement to get, what is, the best out of the immersion. Wow, this is a bit of a trippy area of space. Can I fly into that? It looks like a kind of bit of a cloud. Wow. Okay, this is a new thing for me. I have never seen like a cloud like this in space. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Oh wow. See, this is no sky. Just oh, look, a penny. Oh, sweetie. Okay, third time. Oh look, a candy. Oh look, a candy. Oh, straight away I can see there's a traveller on this station. So again, you can see travellers, not different to everybody else. Spin strands look like not there. Say you feel the same. So you gave him some nanites, and then again, you go to him again, you then get the option to ask where they came from, and that will then point out an unmarked grave. Might as well do that while I'm here. An unknown grave, should I say. Okay, let's have a look at the missions. Level 1, collect phosphorus. There we go. Just deal with that. So straight away, let's have a look at the discoveries. So I haven't looked at any of these planets yet. So what I'm hoping for is a fiery planet, because generally hot planets won't have phosphorus. go, scan that. That's going to be a cold one, yeah. A moon, fungal, ammonia, that's going to be toxic. Oh, here we go, phosphorus, incandescent, aggressive sentinels, so that should be fun. One of the things I've not done on this save yet is collect some kind of basics like ammonia and phosphorus. Oh, it's quite mountainous. Very mountainous. Look at that. Straight down to a trade post. I'll just land here and have a scan. If the landing bay is going to pop up. Sometimes it does this. There we go. Oh, too late. Can't see any deposits by eye. See, it does warn you. Sodium, stone, activated copper, phosphorus deposit. There we go. Why is it not tagging? Why is it not able to tag? It's probably because I'm on the base. Yeah, there we go. It's because it was the base was technically the highlighted point. So no matter what you do, sentinels will basically just come for you on here. And again, oh look at this. Gravitino balls. It's so tempting because they sell for a little bit of money, but as soon as you pick it up, you're gonna get the heap load of trouble, boy. Of course, you can also tell this planet has extreme storms, because during extreme storms, these open up and they are your storm crystals. There we go. Oh, that's quite a big deposit actually. Manipulator art, biggest beam, start digging. It's a good thing, when you scan you can see when you're getting through it all, you're just getting to silica. Because the grid reference shows you, but you've still got deposits there. Dig this out, let's see how far down it goes. There we go. And of course that's disappeared there, but I can just do my scanner again. And sometimes it can just be like the little speck in the air what's been left.
Incoming storm.
So it's saying something's there, but well, there's nothing there in that area now. But I think that is basically it. Let's have a look. Scan these while I'm here. Second. Oh. Oh. Sorry, that was me alarm going off saying I've been streaming for an hour. Oof, right, that went a bit pear-shaped. There's a big hole. Oh, and here we go. So this just shows you when a storm comes off, you get storm crystals, and you can just collect them. Storm crystals. Yeah, so you're just picking up 2 there. That's 422,000. So you pick up 5 of those, you've got yourself 1,000,000. So if you do get to these extreme worlds, well, look, this is one of the ones with lightning storms. The work they've done on the extreme weather. Oh shit!
Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
The instincts to go and run in and jump in your ship, but if you've got aggro when you jump in your ship, you will just spawn in the interceptors, and it's a lot harder to deal with.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
So drop the aggro, and I'm just gonna get over to my ship. So yeah, I was saying the work they've done on the extreme planets, the wind effects, the tornadoes, the lightning bolt storms, the meteor showers, just so good. So, if you're on an aggressive planet like this, yeah. Try taking off before he spotted me. And now I'm going to get the sentinels coming in, and it's quite a distance to get to the space station. So the quick way out of this, summon the anomaly. I don't want to get into a fight, because it's easy to fight, and then you can pulse away, but then you can still get caught in a big battle, and the more you fight, the more comes in. Spawn the anomaly, and he just drops all the aggro. So that is, that's actually the enemy ship. That is a really cool design of that. I would actually like one of those ships. Well, guy's got one very similar to mine, look. But he's got spinning jets on his, which is, I kind of like the spinning jets. Nice colour on mine, though. Let's get back out again. I forgot what we were doing. We were getting the phosphorus, weren't we? I got unceremoniously attacked. I don't know why I put my navigation beacon down. I want to find a phosphorus deposit into it. Come on. This storm is really making it difficult to see anything. But, well, you can see, look. You can see, oh, slow down, break. You can see all the storm crystals. If you're looking for storm crystals, quite easy, even in the storm, to navigate and see them. Oh, that looks like a nice deposit, which is probably just what I want. Looks red. And it is. Of course, and if you're on a planet like this, which has got storms, has got aggressive sentinels, just dig a tunnel. You're not taking any damage, and then the deposit's there. Just going to put the scanner on. Oh, look how big the deposit is. And now put that back on big. There we go. Have we got enough now? Yep, got enough, but I might as well just complete this entire lot. Oh, this is a really big deposit, look at this. Oh, it's a really big deposit. Sometimes you come across little piddly bits, and sometimes you get really deep ones. But I think with this, it's not a concentrated. The top level was kind of concentrated, but here it's kind of mingled in through the rock, so I'm not getting quite as much. As you can see, I'm mainly getting silicate powder. There, occasional bits. That'll do. Let's get out of here before any sentinels see me. As long as you take off before anybody sees you, it's fine. So now we've got to deliver these goods. So let's get up here. Get up to just below 3,000. And you can lock on and go around. You see, I just went from the day to the night side of the planet. And the phosphorus, there we go. I'm going to go back to the space station.
Extreme temperature detected.
No, it's nice and cosy, but pad here, yeah. Object. Derek. Prayer. Of course, you can just, like I've done this on another stream, there's a pod there and a pod there. She would have got gold and silver, etc. in it. But you're just going to spawn in a couple of bandits as well, won't it? So it's not really worth the risk and reward for just a little bit. Unless, of course, you are powerful, you can just blow them out of the sky. When you're starting out, so I'm just going to see what the next step after this is. And I'm probably going to call it a day on the stream because it's been going on for about an hour and 15 now. Trying to keep these a bit more bite-sized. Always the famous last words. Turn that in. There we go. And now the target is outside the galaxy, so it says it's in a different galaxy. So potentially, if it's been one I've already been into, if you're on space station, come to the station terminus here. Okay, and if I go to space stations, these are all the spaces I've been to, and of course it will tell me previous system. That's actually my ship, the system what's got my ship in it. But that's the main thing I'm looking for, is that quest marker, so I know it's that system I needed. But these other systems, it gives you some basic information. It's a pirate system I can't teleport into, but I know that's the correct one, so I could just use the teleporter to go to that system. For the most part, most of this has been taking place in my starter galaxy anyway. Okay, so someone who wants potential assistance. Oh, sorry. See there, it says return to the life form, ask about its location. Standing's been improved and the translation calibration's 100%. brake! I came in too hot. Give me clearance. There we go. Nice little rebound shot. Hello, little geck. Oh, okay, I had to find him. Another star shot? Strange behaviour. Give the star shot, there we go. Your data appear to be fabricated or possibly corrupted. No such location exists. He's offended by suggestion. They've made a mistake. I'll return to space. There we go. Communicator. There we go. There you are. When you arrive, I fire my multi-tool into the air to mark my location. What's wrong? Why didn't you say anything? The alien was so far to say the star did not exist. That's impossible. It can't have travelled that far from charted space. Oh, it says the stars, they've altered since I've made that chart. How's this possible? I need to get out of here. I need to... That's comforting. I discovered the glyphs for a portal traveller. A gateway between worlds. I thought it would lead me to another of our kind, but now I don't even know if the voice was real. The pathway collapsed where I was still inside, and I found this place in darkness. Ask for the glyphs. They're gone. My data fragmented in the... I just wanted to discover worlds. I just wanted to find other travellers. I didn't. 16. Signal cuts off. I hear a name for the static. Apollo. Let's register the ID. The frequency for Apollo has been added to my holo terminus contacts. So now it says it pops up with the space anomaly. So if I actually go back to the space anomaly. So yeah, that's good because that was kind of the end of that phase of the quest. It pops up, just always come back, said nada. It'll again give you some nanites and quicksilver. It all adds up while you're just doing the story. Ooh, I kind of like that sensible ship. I've never seen sails going back in while it's landed. That's weird. It's kind of cool. So vastly different. Oh, look. Hang on. Okay. Shiranai the Doomed. Someone else's ship though. That is just like epically robotic. It kind of just looks like those fronts are going to fold out to close, kind of like the thing off the Matrix, what grabs Neo when he's in the battery. It's kind of like got caterpillar tracks on the bottom. That's cool. Right, back to what we're doing. Easy. Oh, look, a candy. Oh, look, a candy. Well, look, so additional salvage opportunities. This is what I was saying. Each week, so I did my last video. I did the derelict freighters. So if I come here, of course I can just give him data about planets, which is fine. Give me some nanites, so all the planets I've discovered recently. They're just 45, so I've not done a lot on this save. I'll talk to him again, ask about derelict freighters. Okay, and there you go. You'll get a free one of those every week. Superman! So what have you learned? Mention the portal. It tells him and then explains about Apollo. So I'm just kind of skipping through this. Okay, and then that just goes back to search. But if I go back to my log, I can then go to Ghost in the Machine Apollo. And then I've got to locate the next one. So return space to search for Apollo. But I do believe that's probably a good cue to leave that for another time. So let's get here. Oh, why that went wrong? I'm kind of spawning behind that wall. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm spawning behind that wall. I can't get round it. Hang on, no. I'm just going to do it. I'm kind of stuck in this like a fake roof. I can't even look up. Yeah. Can I get one with? Can I get one with Polo? No, also stuck in the. What if I face that way? If I face that way, it's fine. Okay. I can't. Oh, I'm gonna high five him. Hang on, let's see if I get to this side. Oh, that'll work. So yeah, here I am with my buddy Apollo. Yeah. Ah, and you're pretty. And you look. She's like under the chin. Take a dip. No, yeah, look, he likes that. Yeah, look. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to call it a day on there. So we've seen Artemis try to triangulate his position. He's done a star chart. It seems like where he is does not exist. Oh, wrong hand. There we go. Yeah, he's a good boy. And then we've got a new name what's come up, which is Apollo. So yeah, I'm just kind of enjoying these little playthroughs, just kind of doing the story again, and hopefully if it provide any entertainment and guidance to anybody else out there, that's a bonus. But thank you very much for checking out the channel, checking out the stream. Hopefully more content to come. Of course, I'm always dictated by time, but as you can see, I've been doing some live music uploads from over the year. I've got tons of footage. I'm going to probably put some more live music, so if you're into rock and metal, definitely something to look out for on the channel in itself. But I'll be doing more of these playthroughs when I get a chance. So for now, I will say peace and love, guys and gals, game cats and game kittens, and everybody else out there. To take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace and love all. Bye bye.